Hi guys, welcome back to Gussy's Corner. I know it's been a really long time and I'm so sorry. Life has just gotten in the way, but I'm back with a quick video because I did want to share something that happened to me this week, okay? And it's gonna be quick, but there'll be more videos to come. Anyways, I was driving to work the other day and the weather's been pretty crazy, right? So you have one day where it's really warm and then the next day it's really cold, and it's just, you never know what you're gonna get. So I'm sitting in the car, I'm blasting the heat because it's cold and my hands are getting cold. And I'm holding onto the steering wheel, I'm driving and my hands are like about to get numb. I'm blasting the heat and nothing's happening. Now I'm getting ready to tuck my hands underneath my armpits because I know that is one way I'm gonna warm up my hands, and it's kind of like a habit for me right now. Whenever I get cold, I'm just like, okay, I'll just tuck my hands underneath my arms or between my legs and it'll warm up. And I was just about to do that when I was reminded that this car has a feature that would warm up my hands. So I bought a new car back in 2020, and when I was shopping for this car, the only thing I needed it to have was warming steering wheels. I didn't care about anything else. Like, it just needs to be able to keep my hands warm. And so when I was shopping around, I just told them, okay, this is what I need. Help me to find that. And of course, the outside of the car mattered too, how it looked. But that was the one thing I was focused on, that feature. And so when I bought my car, I had to make sure that it had that, right? So let me just lead to that. So I'm driving now, and I've had this car for 2 years now. And as I'm driving, I totally forgot about this feature. So I'm like freezing, my hands are getting numb, and then I'm ready to go back to habit and tuck my hands in, and then I'm reminded that I have the warming steering wheel. And so just like that, before I even do this, I press the button, and within seconds, the steering wheel warms up and my hands warm up and I'm feeling better. I'm driving more comfortably. I'm no longer cold. My fingers are starting to, feel again, and they're no longer numb. And so, as this is happening, I'm reminded this is the access I have to the Lord, right? If we're going through something, when I'm going through something, when I'm struggling, when I'm troubled, I can recall so many times I sat in this car and just cried out, poured my heart out to the Lord, or yelled, screamed, shouted, cried, or just sat there and spoke to the Lord. And He's taken care of my situation. He's responded in that moment. And as I press that button, I'm reminded that communicating with the Lord is that easy. It's as easy as pressing a button. When you call on the Lord, He is there. He is ready and waiting to hear from you, ready and waiting to respond to you. Jesus Christ died on the cross so we can have that access. He said, through me, we have access to the Father. And I'm like reminded of the many times I've forgotten about that feature, right? We have access to that feature that we can just call on our Heavenly Father through prayer. We don't need to go through anybody. We don't have to go through any of the saints. We don't have to go through our parents. We don't have to go through our pastor. We can just talk to our Heavenly Father and trust that He will listen and He will hear us and that He will respond and take action quickly. And in that moment, I'm just like, wow, God, thank you for the access I have to you. Thank you that for being able to hear me in my moments of need and responding in a way that only a Heavenly Father could. So I don't know what you're going through right now, what troubles you're going through, what difficult moments you're facing, but just know that you don't have to face it alone. You don't have to go through it by yourself. Call on your Heavenly Father. Press that button that gives us access to Him. And He is there waiting to answer your prayers. Okay? Don't go another moment with cold hands or a distressed heart or pain or sorrow. Don't go back to that habit of either tucking away your arms or tucking away your sorrows or calling a friend or somebody to vent to, don't forget you have your Heavenly Father that you can call out to, who's ready to listen, who won't judge, who's ready to answer your call at the given moment that you shout or scream or yell or call out to him. He is ready. He is there. He's as easy as pressing that button. All right? So that was my word for you guys. Have a good rest of your day. Thank you again for watching. And until the next video, stay blessed.